Hi everyone, welcome to a new video. Today on this video, as you saw in the title, I'm gonna be making a top of all the MP5 family. But before I get into it, I've got to say this is just my opinion. If you think different than me, that's alright. With that being said, let's begin. Top 7. MP10. The MP10 is a gun unlocked at rank 66, with 850 RPM and damage from 29 to 20, with a headshot multiplier of 1.4 and a muzzle velocity of 2000. This gun is at the bottom of the top because there's no reason to use it, and it's bad. It has a lot of recoil, low penetration, and bad damage. There's many guns better than this one that you unlock earlier and are better in every way. That's why you should not use this. Anyways, into the next one. Top 6. MP5 SD5. The MP5 SD5 is a gun unlocked at rank 60, with 800 RPM and damage from 34 to 20, with a headshot multiplier of 1.4 and a muzzle velocity of 1800. This gun, if you don't know it, it's a burst conversion for the MP5 SD, and the reason why it is so low in the top, it's the same reason for the MP10. There's no reason to use this. The only advantage this gun has is that you've got 2 more minimum damage, and that's it. Just use the regular gun. Anyways, into the next one. Top 5. MP5A4. The MP5A4 is a gun unlocked at rank 40, with 800 RPM and damage from 35 to 19. It has a headshot multiplier of 1.5 and a muzzle velocity of 2000. So this is basically a burst firing conversion for the MP5, same as the MP5 SD5, and the reason why it is so low, it's the same as the MP10 and the MP5 SD5. There's no reason to use this. Maybe it's good for players that use burst firing guns, but there's the M16A4 for that. The only reason why I consider this gun to be better than the MP10 and the MP5 SD5 is because of the stats, but overall this gun is not bad at all, besides the fact that the regular gun is better performing. Anyways, let's get into the next gun. Top 4. MP5 SD. The MP5 SD is a gun unlocked at rank 60. It has 800 RPM, a damage from 34 to 18 with a 1.4 headshot multiplier, and 1800 muzzle velocity. This gun is not bad at all, but in my opinion you should use a regular MP5 instead of this, since you unlock it before. The gun is not bad, but has some pretty heavy cons. Like for example, the maximum damage range is 22 studs, which is actually the second lowest in the game, and also you can't put any barrel attachments besides the long barrel. That will make your maximum damage range even worse, so don't use it. The gun is not much different than the normal MP5. They both got very low recoil, fast reload time and a good handling, but the thing that makes this gun special is obviously its integral suppressor. Still is not reason enough to use this over the MP5, but if you want to, you can give it a try. Before I show you guys the top 3, I just wanna thank you. If you got to this point of the video, I really appreciate it. So please give a like and subscribe if you wanna watch more videos. Anyways, into the top 3. Top 3. MP5. The MP5 is a gun unlocked at rank 40, with 800 RPM, a damage from 34 to 19 and a 1.4 headshot multiplier, also with 2000 muzzle velocity. Finally, we've got the OG MP5. The gun is pretty good, and it is sort of a low rank gun. The gun has very low recoil, fast reload speed and a good handling. Like I stated before, the main issue with it is its bad maximum damage range being 25 studs, being higher than the MP5 SD for just a bit, but still the gun is great. The minimum damage is decent, and it can have Osprey suppressor that will increase your minimum damage range by a bunch. It's a great gun overall, but let's talk about the top 2. Top 2. MP5K. The MP5K is the first MP5 of the family that you get, being the starter PDW of the game, with 900 RPM, damage from 30 to 17, a 1.4 headshot multiplier, and 2000 muzzle velocity. The reason why the MP5K is top 2 is mainly because it's the first PDW you get, and also because of the 10mm auto conversion. This conversion will improve your maximum damage from 30 to 35 and your minimum damage from 17 to 18. It also increases your minimum damage range from 80 studs to 110 studs. The main disadvantage about this conversion is that it will make your gun have tons of recoil, but still it can be managed by the right attachments. Even without this conversion, the MP5K is a great gun due to its almost non-existent recoil and the attachments it can have, like the MP5K stock and the Osprey suppressor, not mentioning its great handling and the highest RPM from all the MP5 family. It's a great gun as you can tell, but the only MP5 of the family better than this one is the top one. The MP5/10 is a gun unlocked at rank 74, making it the highest rank MP5 of the family. It's got 800 RPM and a damage from 35 to 24, and a headshot multiplier of 1.4, also with a 2000 muzzle velocity. We finally got to top 1. Now, the reason why the MP5/10 is the best MP5 of the family, it's simply because it's good in everything. It has a 3-shot at 70 studs and a 5-shot at long range with 800 RPM. The ranges are great, the muzzle velocity is decent, and everything else like the handling and the reload speed is similar to any other MP5. The only and the main bad thing about this gun is its recoil, but that can be fixed with the right attachments, so that makes it a 10 out of 10 for me. There's no much to say about this gun, because it's very simple, but it's great. Anyway guys, this is the end of the video. Hope you liked it. If you want to see more of my content, please give a like and subscribe. See you next time.